In this video, what I want to do is to find the angle between these two vectors a and b, which is the angle AOB, and I'm going to call that angle theta. Now what I'm going to do for this is I'm going to use the cosine rule, so I'm going to make a triangle like that, and I'm going to work out the size of each of these lines, or how long, or the magnitude. So first of all, if we go from O to A, we see that OA is 6, 5. So the magnitude of OA, which is OA with two lines around it, we're going to use Pythagoras, and we're going to get 6 squared plus 5 squared. So 6 squared is 36, and 5 squared is 25. So this is going to give me 61. And I need to square root that. Now I'm not going to work out any decimals just yet. I'm just going to put that in as the square root of 61. And O to B, now I'm going to do this. O to B is 8, 3. So 8 is 64 when I square it, and B is 3 squared, which is 9. So it gives me the square root of 73. Now I also need A to B, and I need to find how long that A to B is. Now I could count the squares, but it's a much easier way to do it, and that's to do the B vector, which is 8, 3, and take away the A vector, which is up here, which is 6, 5, and that gives me 2, negative 2. Okay, so I'm going from A to B, I will go along 2 and down 2, and then the length of that is 2 squared plus 2 squared, which is the square root of 8. So now I've got each square root on there, 61. It's now simply using the cosine rule to actually work each of these out. Sorry, to work out theta. So the cosine rule is that cosine theta equals this one squared plus this one squared, the 2 either side. Now when I do the root of 61 and I square it, I get 61. Square this one to get 73. I take away this one squared, the opposite squared, so I take away 8, and I divide it all by 2bc, or 2 times each angle either side of it. So that's going to be 2 times root 61 root 73. And so that leaves me with cosine theta. I'm going to do it all on the calculator now. So I've got 61 plus 73 minus 8. Divide all that by 2 times root 61 times root 73 gives me 0.944. And finally, theta equals, so I need to do inverse cosine and then take my answer. So it's 19.2 degrees, or let's just keep that as 19 degrees. So I've now used the cosine rule with the vectors to find the angle, and in the next video you'll be able to see how I can use this in general